Hello, everyone that is watching this video. This is my first YouTube video that I might make, or maybe not, depending on how I feel. But hello, everyone. And if you read the title of the video, you will know that this video was on Charles J. Guiteau. Guiteau. Basically, this is the guy that killed Garfield, the 20th president of the United States. Before I get into the video, I just want to say that this Guiteau guy, he's a pretty wacky feller. So, we're gonna start where all things start, when he was born. So, I don't really remember, when he was born, the date, time, I don't know. But I do know that he was treated fairly good when he grew up. Not really treated that bad, but he was grown up to be strongly Christian. And, basically, he was, strongly, enforced to be Christian when he was growing up around early 1800s, maybe, mid 1800s. But yeah, this guy, having all of the Christianity, instilled onto him, decides that when he turned 15, he was going to join a commune. If you do not know what a commune is, it is a little, religious group, but it's like religion, but it's kind of like a twist on it. So, he joins this religion, and this religion has a very, very strong thing on love, baby makey kind of stuff. And so this was a Christian group, so he joined it. This was around around the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey area. And he joined this commune to practice Christianity and have a sort of friend group. But one of the main things about this group is they practice free love. So basically, a pair could go at it, a couple could go at it as long as they wanted to, but they could not get pregnant. Major pullout gang on this crap. So, he, during this entire thing, the 15 years he was part of it, never got one part of this supposedly free love. And everyone just hated him. Genuinely hated him in this group. And they started calling him Charles Get Out, in hopes that he would leave the group. But as this whole free love that the group was proposing, they also had extremely selected breeding. If you were part of this group, you had to get waivers signed to have a child. And after that child was born, it wouldn't be raised by you. It would be raised by the commune to help it and make it grow up. So, if there's a question that you're having, which is very common, how can you have very selected breeding and also very unselected breeding at the same time? The answer is no one really knows why, but during when he was in this commune, he found the one person that did not hate him. It was a girl, Jeanette. Her name was Jeanette. And when they got married, moved back to New Jersey. That's where he was born. Sorry, I didn't inform. They moved back there, and he bought a boat, okay? And he took the boat on the water with him, his new wife, and two of their friends, and he crashed his boat into another boat, causing the boat to catch on fire, killing everyone in the other boat, but everyone on his boat survived. And after this, he saw a bunch of people around him were getting into politics. So that's when he decided to become a lawyer. What that really meant is he just went to college and then dropped out saying he was a lawyer and then became a lawyer. It was really weird. So after that, he's like, you know what, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Dropped out of being a lawyer and became a tax collector. And during this, he sees that a lot of people do not pay their taxes and just dodged it. So he decided, oh, I'm just gonna be a tax dodger. So him and his wife would flee. They would go to like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maine, Vermont, Rhode Island, all of these places to dodge taxes. Like, that was their entire purpose. It wasn't to move, it was to dodge taxes. So after this, his brother was like, yeah, you should pay your taxes every once in a while. And he was like, okay, I'll do that. So he pays his taxes, and then this is when he starts really getting into politics. And he started supporting presidency of Ulysses S. Grant. Now this Ulysses S. Grant, what everyone will know, won his first term, but lost his second term. And after this, a couple more presidents would move on. And then he is trying to get this one president, he wrote a letter saying, oh, your success will be from me. I am your Lord and Savior for your success in office. Blah, 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 blah. So, he was trying to make it sound that the only reason this person would get into office is because him. And he's figured out that his person wasn't going to win because there was a new president on scene. This president was Garfield. Yes, Garfield. Everyone knows Garfield. You know, Wacky Cat in cartoon. Yeah, that wrong Garfield, just saying. We didn't actually have the Garfield comic as our president. It was an old man that just had a funny name, Garfield. So when Garfield came onto the scene, and he was winning, Charles changed the mentioning of the last president to Garfield. So he just scribbled out the name and changed it with Garfield. And when this happened, he sent it to Garfield, wanting to become like America's leadership for France or Cuba or Panama, any of these places that he deemed worthy. And when this happened, and then after Garfield won, he thought that God proven his wishes to make Garfield president. And when this happened, he started to stalk Garfield. He would follow him to public events, say, hey, where's that Paris consulship that I can have? Every time Garfield would just knock it off as some weird fella, pretty wacky dude. And then after that, he would continue. He's like, how's that Paris consulship coming? I heard I'm the one that you're the only reason you got into office. And this was going on for around 2 years, so halfway into his, time as a president. And when this happened, oh my god, there's something in my eye, wait. When this happened, he goes and he's like, can I have that Paris consulship for the U.S.? And it was like, and the vice president with Garfield said, get out, we are not gonna give you this job. "You low-riding bastard." And after this, he thought that Garfield was the devil. And so he goes out to his nicest gun shop, buys a 6-shot ivory pistol. And the only reason he picked an ivory pistol is because he said that it would look better in a museum. So, one day he corners Garfield at a train station all by himself, shoots him 6 times in the head and 11 times in the back for not giving him a job. So, what ended up happening is he would flee New York, Washington, D.C., and he would go to Alabama, Mississippi, where the cops would find him, arrest him, and then 79 days after his arrest, he would die in jail of an unexpected disease known as syphilis. And if you want to know how he got syphilis, well, he wanted to get a divorce with his wife because his wife didn't want to be on the backs of an old tax evader. So they couldn't get a divorce because I don't know why. The 1800s were a weird time. So he decides to bang a prostitute and use that as a sign of cheating to get a divorce. And when he banged her, he got syphilis and he would die from it. And Garfield would survive 11 weeks after he got shot, but would die because doctors were digging through him with unsanitized tools. And that's literally the only reason he died. He could have been saved. And everyone nowadays are like, we could have saved that man, but I don't know why, but no one did. They just didn't clean their tools. And he died from multiple diseases caused by blood because of it. And that's kind of the end for Charles J. Guiteau. Pretty silly man if you ask me. But he was a killer. He was a murderer at the end. So I don't know if I could still say he's a pretty funny man. But that was the video that I brought to you for today or tonight. If you live in New York, it's around, say, maybe 12, 11, I don't know. But hopefully you guys have a good rest of your night, or if you're watching this in the future, have a good rest of your day. Because you know why? Because everyone should have a good day once in their life, and I feel like you should have a good day tomorrow. So, this is me. My name's Brody, and I'm going to log off for the night. And goodbye.